Hello there. So, where I live in Lithuania, they have bordered up with dragon's teeth all over the border. News from today. News from today. So, this is an interesting. This is an actual photo of how it looks. There is teeth covering the entire border, and so I also want to say that they tested this on a bridge in September of 2024, and then there were some news about it, but which I didn't know about. But now they have covered the entire border of Lithuania with dragon's teeth. Okay, so I want to just say that I did teeth magic on December 5th, 2024. And since then I have seen how it has resonated in this world. And if you look for this border, these dragon's teeth, you will see that, okay, it is Lithuania. This is like big, like I'm looking into the teeth news. I'm looking into the teeth news, and this is big teeth news. And then I realized, like, first of all, it's big news when it comes to teeth. Okay, first of all. Secondly, it is where I am. And for me, it is meaningful because this is where my thoughts radiate from. And so therefore it is meaningful to me. I believe that, everything is one big awareness in when it comes to this. And what I do is that I interact with that, and the result is that thoughts spread, ideas spread, and suddenly you have teeth, you have dragon's teeth all over the border, like stretching. How long is that, Well, so that's very interesting to me. And I just wanted to say that. And as I mentioned, in September they tested it on a bridge. And then later in October you can see the news of it here in the Telegraph, that it is it's weird, that it's here where I am, and I am so yeah, it's for me it's like, oh, that's strange, but then again, it makes me feel a bit proud, not about being here specifically, but proud of myself. It makes me feel that, oh, something is happening, but that's something that I've noticed many times before, so it's not a new thing. It is it is magic, as I call it, and magic is affected. Like, what is affected by magic? What I call magic? Well, it is people, it is artists, art, but it's also objects. If you have, for example, how would I say? If you have what do you call it? A national attraction, a point of a beautiful view, or a stone formation, that attracts a lot of tourists and pride in a place. These things are also affected um, by the same things that a regular person is. This is what I've noticed. Like, I have noticed this for a long time, that, you know, this is my experience. I'm talking from experience, that it's not only people that are affected, but also things, um, inanimate objects. Anyhow, this is cool, you know. It's not that I feel that, you know, it has nothing to do, for me it has nothing to do with war here. Like, this is not about war. This is about an idea, you know, the idea about, yeah, let's have teeth everywhere, right? And so um, some Lithuanians probably got affected by this because I'm here, okay? And so I guess that besides from me talking here into the internet, I'm also here, you know, physically. And so that's why we see some things here. Maybe I have some listeners from Lithuania also, and you simply listen here, but you become a part, maybe simply by listening. I don't know I don't know how exactly how it works, okay? But I know that it works, you know. I know that, but then the question is, what does this mean, you know? For me, it simply means that the teeth stuff is powerful. And where is this, right? As I'm telling you, I live there, you know. I live in the southern Lithuania, and there's I've done videos where I show where I live, basically. So I'm not trying to um, I'm not trying to hide where I live, you know. I'm not trying to do that. I'm open with that, where I live and so on. Like, where is my, yeah, you know. And now we see this here, that so yeah, this is news from today, as you can see. Where is it? Where did I put it? Here, right? So yeah. And yeah, and you know, first they just, as I mentioned, in September, they just tested it, you know, on near a bridge and on bridges. But I didn't know. I don't read the Lithuanian news, um, but now you see the result. You know, the entire border is covered with teeth, all of it. And where in the world is this happening? Well, where I am, you know. But sure, okay, let's be skeptical. It has also happened in a bit in Ukraine, but the timing of this is noteworthy. Um, and for me personally, I am familiar with this kind of behavior, you know, with this kind of how would I say, you know, I'm familiar with what is a sign and what is not a sign, you know, because I've been looking at, and looking at things like this and realized what is background noise, what is just the background noise, and what is not the background noise. And this is definitely not the background noise. This is definitely abnormal because Lithuania is not in a war. It is not in a war. Still, it covered the entire border. So, and of course, I would say, it sounds so weird when I say that. Okay, that I feel that my thoughts have been like radiating here where I am, and my um, my focus, I've been focused a bit on the teeth, and um, this is somehow this has been received into the minds of people, I believe. And when people get ideas, it's an artist, people are artists, and so they do things and like, let's do this, and they do this. It's just how it works. It's an idea, it's a fascination. People get passionate and they do things, and suddenly you have teeth all over the border in Lithuania. That's how it works. It's nothing to be uh, ashamed of. It's a beautiful way that how it works. When I saw this the first time, I I was laughing at it. I was, because I the first times I saw this, that something is susceptible. Susceptibility. The first time I saw it, I made fun of it. I felt like, oh, you were susceptible to me, something like that with an artist. And but I don't do that anymore. Instead, I feel like, oh, that's like we have something going here. I feel that, okay, there's something here in Lithuania that is susceptible, and I see that as a positive thing, as a good thing. And yeah, so this hyper, uh, someone really got this idea here, and like, I want to do this all over the border, and that person was so passionate, so it happened. Yeah, I think it's like that. And it's really cool to see. I don't think it's wrong in any way. This is how it works. This is how art works also. Art. This is how art works. But I don't know if I could call this art at the same time, because it has a lot of like, there's landmines, and there is things like that here also, right? I think so, at least. And so um, really fascinating, guys. So I really like to see this when my thoughts are radiating like this. And maybe you think that I'm being like, maybe this sounds delusional to you, but I've been seeing this so many times, and I've been separating between what is background noise and what is not background noise. I've been doing this for quite some time, because many of you here know that things are going on that is abnormal. Well, I know also when I've been interacting, So, yes, I would say that this is magic, it's a part of it. And yeah, So, January 27th, Lithuania covers its border with the dragon teeth. Okay. So I think I'll end with that. And I mean, it's interesting, right? Dragon teeth. Anyhow, guys, see you another time. Bye bye.